Greetings, fellow Guardians. I am Sans-Pantz, and I'd like to welcome you to my very first video. To celebrate the occasion, and to kickstart some followers, I'm going to have a special prize giveaway for one of our lucky followers. That's right, anyone who becomes a follower will be eligible for this and additional prizes in the future. So the sooner you follow, the more chances you'll have at wonderful gifts. Read the comments below for additional details. But for now, let's get started. This video will show you what gear is needed to solo, tips to solo, and most importantly, a system glitch that we can exploit to solo Valis Taruk, the fleet commander of the Cabal Siege Dancers!
Darcel, Pam, Beverly, Jamila, Cooley, Mark, Eileen, and Nicole.
Give them a hand, folks. The Cabal Siege Dancers. Yeah, I grew up with that kind of stuff. Anyway, okay, for this solo, Icebreaker is very helpful, but not required. What is required is a gun with armor-piercing rounds. The glitch will not help you if you can't pierce armor. It's as simple as that. So for now, we'll get into this mission by joining the weekly. I know I said solo, and if this were a nightfall, I'd show you in a nightfall. But for now, we'll just let other two people tag along. But you'll watch me do this as if I were alone, and I'll show you what's important along the way. The first of our mission has us taking our ghost to scan a panel and work our way through a bunch of trash mobs. Now you decide if you want to run past them all, do a wipe, or anything in between. The stealthy hunter has an easier time to get past all of this, but any character can do it or fight through it. I'll show you when to equip your icebreaker, but for now, you should use whatever suits you best to get to the next section. The glitch comes into play with the final boss, so we'll get to that later. So for now, I'm going to fast forward as we work our way through the trash mobs until we need the icebreaker. Okay, here's where Icebreaker will help you out. First, it's a great weapon to use to clear this initial area, but of course you can use anything you want. Then we're going to go to a place where we're going to spend the rest of our time for this section until we get the tank boss completely done, and we're going to be completely out of harm's way in the meantime. Now we want to jump up to this area over here and pick everyone off with our icebreaker. If you don't have an icebreaker, any sniper will do. However, you'll want one with a comparable range. Range is important right now, and of course, as always, you'll have to handle your ammo situation. The important thing is that you won't get hit up here. You may take a hit when the drop ship comes, but if you're not attacking anything, it probably won't pay any attention to you. Now you'll see how the boss of this area is a piece of cake with icebreaker or comparable sniper. You just shoot the front wheels or jets or whatever they are until the whole thing goes down. Waiting for ammo is the toughest part, but otherwise you just back here, shooting from a safe distance, and he's not going to be able to hit you back. So for now, I'm going to skip ahead till we get to the end of this guy.
All right, let's go get to aurc.
Okay, now that he's down, we're going to move on to the final boss, and I'll show you this great glitch. Just keep in mind that there are still a few trash mobs to get past, but they're not a big deal at all. Let's fast forward. Here we are, the Valley of the Kings. It's time to get to the final boss, and we're going to use that crazy glitch that makes this last part the easiest section of this whole mission. Of course, glitches only work until Bungie fixes them, so enjoy this while it lasts. First, rather than run into any of these mobs, we're going to jump over the rocks immediately to our right. Then we're going to work our way to the area under and behind the ship's ramp. Now for the crazy glitch. You can follow my path inside, in between, and through the walls of the ship. We're going to work our way to the roof that is over the final boss. You'll notice along the way how the floors disappear and we jump around and everything gets wacky, so you're going to take a few leaps of faith. But follow this path till we get to the boss. Now we are above the final boss's room. This is where our armor-piercing rounds are required. We're going to shoot through the roof to hit the boss, but none of his weapons are armor-piercing, so he can't hurt us back. You'll need to manage your ammo so you can pop synthesis, or if you're lucky enough to have an icebreaker, you'll swap weapons to regenerate another 6 rounds, then swap back to your armor-piercing sniper to get a few more shots in. And down he goes. We can see the other Guardians celebrating down below, and they can't see us at all. They may think we bailed on them, but they'll have to wonder where our hits came from. After all, if they're down below, they probably don't know about this glitch. Or they do and they don't care. Either way, that's all for now. I hope this helped out a few of you. As always, your likes and follows make this all worthwhile for me, so remember that I'll have periodic prizes for followers. Feel free to leave any comments below, but remember, I'm basically an old noob who's learned a few things along the way. I play for fun and to relax, and I don't have the skills that most of you have. Just wait till you see how horrible I am at jumping. Well, thanks for watching.